Take the parliamentary book out and take the exercise number 34. Today I am going to explain you how to do the exercise number 34. Following transactions were held at Taufik Business for the year 2016 January. It is a VAT registered business organization. 2-1 sales to Wajid 18,000, 15% of VAT exclusive. So we have to calculate 15% of VAT for the sales to Wajid. As it is a credit sale, you have to record it in the sales journal. So write under the description column, Wajid sales is 18,000 and 15% VAT is 2,700. So total amount is 20,700. And then date is 5 January. Sales to Gafoor 11,500 inclusive of that 15%. So in this 11,500, 15% VAT is inclusive. That means 15% VAT is 1,500. So you have to record it under the sales journal. Name is Gafoor. Sales is 10,000. 1,500 is VAT, inclusive VAT. So total is 11,500. Now go to the question again. Date is 10. Sales to Victor 8,000 exclusive of VAT 15%. So exclusive of VAT mean in this 8,000 VAT is not included. So you have to calculate 15% for 8,000. So calculate it and record it in the sales journal. Victor 8,000 is sales. So 15% of 8,000 is 1,200. So total amount is 9,200. Right, next go to the question. And 12. Wajid returned 10% of the goods. So you have to write it in the sales return journal. Sales return journal. This is sales return journal. Wajid returned 10% of the goods. You check for here how much sold for Wajid. Yeah, 18,000. 10% of this 18,000 is 1,800. Okay, and same as 10% of the VAT is 270, and 10% of 20,700, 2,700. So calculating on this way is easy, no? Right. Now go to the question again, and date is 15. Cash sales 5,000 exclusive of VAT 15%. So exclusive of VAT mean this 5,000 not include the VAT. So you have to calculate 15% of 5,000 and record it in the cash receipt journal, because this is cash sales, no? So by cash sales we receive cash. So write it in the cash receipt journal. Right. This is cash receipt journal. Here you write sales is 5,000 and 15% of 5,000 is 750 VAT. So total amount is 5,750. So narration, sales. Right. Next, cash 18, date is 18. Cash received from Wajid 9,000. So it also should be recorded in the cash received journal. Yeah, cash received from Wajid 9,000, and Wajid is a debtor. Wajid is a debtor. We have received money from Wajid, so you write the 9,000 under the cash receipt from debtor column also. Right. Then date is 20. Victor returned 20% of the goods. So already we sold to Victor. Now Victor returning 20% of the goods. So you have to write it in the sales return journal. Victor returning 20%. Already see, we have sold for 8,000. So 20% of 8,000 is 1,600, and 20% of 1,200 is 240. 20% of debtor is 1,840. Right. Then date is 23. Cash received from Kafur 6,000. It should be recorded in the cash receipt journal. So the cash receipt journal, Kafur gave 6,000, and write under the debtors column also 6,000. Right. Next date is 25. Rent received 1,500. It should be recorded in the cash received journal as rent received. Amount is 1,500, and record that in the income column because that is a income. Right. Then date is 30. Cash sales 4,000 exclusive of VAT 15%. So you have to calculate 15% of 4,000 and record it in the cash receipt journal. Sales. Sales is 4,000. No? So 15% is 600 VAT. So total amount is 4,600. Right. Now we finished all the transaction recording in the prime entry book. Right. Now you have to do the sales journal, sales return journal. So we record it in the sales journal and sales return journal. Second question is cash receipt journal with analysis column of cash sales receipts from debtors, others. Right. We record it on that cash receipt journal also. Third question is sales ledger, general ledgers including cash control account, debtors control account, and VAT control account. Then question number 4 is debtors, individual ledgers, and then trial balance. Right. Now you have to get the total of journals. Right. Sales journal total 36,000. VAT is 5,400, and debtors total 41,400. So double entry. You have to transfer to sales should be credited and that account should be credited 5400 and debtor account should be debited. Right. Check whether, yeah, debtor account debited 41,400, sales account credited 36,000. Here see, sales account credited 36,000 and VAT account credited 5,400. Okay. Then get the total of sales return journal 3,400, 510 and 3,910. Right. Sales return, decrease the debtor. So you have to credit sales return in the debtors control account. Here 39,010. And if you credit here, the 3,400 and 500 should be debited. So sales return account debit 3,400. Here sales return account, see here, sales return account debited 3,400 and VAT account debit 510. So here see, VAT account debited 510. Okay, right now we transferred sales journal totals. Now the other journal is cash received journal. Right, cash received journal total amount is 26,850. That is cash received. So you can debit this 26,000 total amount. You can debit this total amount in the cash control account, or instead of, you can debit this column totals one by one in the cash control account. So it is easy. You can debit the total amount 26 in the cash control account, debit the total amount 26,850. So the total is debited. Now the other columns total should be credited to VAT account should be credited 1,310. Right. Check whether credited 1,310 in the VAT account. Yes, here 1,350 VAT account credited. And then sales account should be credited 9,000. Debtor account should be credited 15,000. So sales account credited 9,000 and debtor account, here see, debtor account credited 15,000. Debtor account credited 15,000. Here 15,000. Here 15,000 credited. And income, under the income column 1,500 is there. This is rent received, no? So credit to rent received account. Here 1,500 rent received account. Right, now I think you would have understood the total of the cash received debited to cash control account and credited to other accounts, VAT, sales, debtor and rent received. Okay, now we have only 3 journals. We transfer the amounts from these 3 journals to ledgers. Now you have to get the ledger balances. Right, cash control account balance 26,850. 850, it is a debit balance. So you have to transfer the debit balance to trial balance as cash 26,850. Right. Debtors control account total is 41,400. So carried down and brought forward balance is 22,490. So brought forward balance is debit balance. So in the trial balance you have to write as a debit balance 22,490 debtors balance. And then sales account total is 9,000 plus 36,000 is 45,000. So brought forward balance is 45,000. You have to credit in the trial balance. Then rent received is credit balance 1,500. Then sales return debit balance 3,400. Right, now we transferred all the balances from the trial balance. VAT account balance also we transferred, no? Here VAT account total 6,750, and from this deduct this 510 and find out the carried down and brought forward balance 6,420. That is brought forward balance is credit. Right, now get the total of the trial balance. Debit side total is 52,740. Credit balance is 52,740. Now I think you would have understand how to do this exercise number 34. Right.